So my name is Matt Trejo. I'm an account manager at Triumph Technologies.
Hey everyone, I'm Tyler Saltsman. I'm an account manager in Greenfield Early, specializing in startups.
Now, Tyler, when did you first start working at AWS?
So I started 2 years ago as an ISR, which is an inside sales rep. And then a year into my tenure, I graduated to become an AM, where now I run a territory of over 6,000 startups and a book of business of about $20 million.
Triumph Tech recently became an AWS Premier Tier Services partner. How does this differentiate us from other AWS partners, and what benefits can clients expect?
So that's a great question. What I love about Triumph is Triumph sort of operates as a startup because they're only a few years old. So even though you're a premier tier partner, you function like a startup. And because of that, you have a better understanding of the challenges and the pain points startups face. And I think that's the biggest differentiator between you all is, and you've maintained that culture of being a startup, moving fast, and being lean on your pricing.
Working with Triumph Tech, what are you most looking forward to in the future?
What I love working about with Triumph Tech is the customer obsession you have with my startups. What you all do well is you look around corners for my customers, you help them modernize, and you increase their probability of being successful. As we all know in the market today, with the economic downtrend and just uncertainty looming, it's nice to have a partner like Triumph help augment my abilities to again give the customer a better experience and increase their probability of going to market and hopefully becoming successful.
What can AWS and Triumph Tech do for early stage or established startups looking to move their operation or databases into the cloud? How can Triumph Tech and AWS help empower businesses as a whole?
So great question. I would say a few different things. One, what I love about Triumph Tech is your ability to help my customer mitigate cash burn. And what I mean by that is I can bring in Triumph, they can do the hands on the keyboard work. So now my customer doesn't have to hire somebody and we can fund some of that work. So now we've mitigated making the wrong hire, that pitfall. Also, we've saved cash burn because you all operate at a much leaner price of hiring another employee. And then more importantly, your expertise is second to none. So for example, you all have solutions architects that are just as good as any AWS architects, product specialists, and just the experience of helping my customers build. And more importantly, build correctly, but building fast. As we all know today, speed matters in startup. And again, going to market's been the biggest challenge. And helping them get there quicker greatly increases the probability of, again, being successful.
Can you explain a little about how AWS services can help with additional needs such as large language models, machine learning, and artificial intelligence?
So I love large language models and just the future of AI. And the new trend right now is generative AI. And what generative AI is, think text to image, text to audio, and even text to video. And what that means is you generate an input with a text, maybe a sentence, and then the machine learning program will spit out an output. Now, what's great about Triumph is they helped my flagship customer, Stability.ai, who's right now leading generative AI, and they've released Stable Diffusion open source. And I would say Triumph's ability to help my customer better train their models and again, go to market faster has been instrumental in their success. They've now raised over 100 million Series A, and they're looking at raising a much larger round. And we're looking at just a holistic partnership, pan Amazon. So think Amazon Entertainment, Prime Video, Amazon Music, and more. So the possibilities are endless.
Now, what are the benefits to working with an AWS partner like Triumph Tech?
I mean, aside from helping my customers save cash burn, helping them mitigate the pitfall of a wrong hire, helping them get to market faster. I would say just another example is it's great to have another expert in the room to bounce ideas off of. I love to do art of the possibles. I think Triumph's great at doing those, executing the data strategy, really helping customers think about things they haven't thought about. Because a lot of the times they're first-time founders. And because we work with so many customers, we've helped so many startups together, we take all of that knowledge and continue to pass it forward.
What is AWS's approach to learning, networking, and getting the word out about services and offerings?
I'd say it really all comes down to customer obsession and working backwards from the customer's needs. An example of that is Redshift, where we listened to the market and came out with a data warehousing solution native to AWS. Moving forward, reInvent is a great way to network and to see the latest that we're rolling out with. That's coming up at the end of the month. And it's just been it's a good experience to get customers together and for us to all come together and really understand what they want next. AWS does a good job of taking in that feedback and executing.